We're reacting to angry cops. Let's hop into the video. Sailor tried to hack. Try that again. Sailor tried to hack Joe Biden medical records, even though he's dropping out of the race. Let's drop a like. Let's dive into the video.
You know, they say curiosity killed the cat for a good reason.
Of course.
Maybe you don't go using your position to try and dibble-dabble into the president's medical affairs. You want to be the next Julian Assange? I don't think so. I don't know how to explain this other than a curious young sailor
Right.
in the medical field thought it'd be a good idea to try and look up the president of the United States, Joe Biden's medical records. Come
Oh,
on,
geez.
man.
No,
And
he did not.
obviously, if you Google the word Joe Biden a couple of times in
Right.
some sort of medical registry, people are going to look for that.
No way.
It's basically the same thing of ordering 30 solvent traps off of Temu. The ATF's going to go, bing, red flag. What was that? Oh, this
Oh, not the
idiot did the
ATF.
most obvious thing ever that we should obviously look into. Pull your head out of your ass, kid. Because that's
Yep,
exactly
facts.
what happened. A sailor assigned to a medical team based out of Virginia
Oh, God.
unsuccessfully tried to access the president's medical records several times at the beginning
7 times. I think you need to stop. I think you just need to stop. You try to hack the president 7 times. It didn't work. Stop. Get some help.
of the year. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he went through Genesis, which is a huge computer software program that has every military member's medical records in it. If you're just joining the military, they use Genesis to look back in your previous health.
Oh, my
past,
camera was
your
off the whole
medical
time over
past,
there.
to be like, oh, were you on a medication, or were you submitted into a crazy asylum because you're a nut job and maybe you shouldn't because you might
Yep.
try to run out of basic training and hijack a school bus with kids on it.
As the students were getting in, from the nearby
For guys that y'all didn't know, there was a basic training trainee. He got away from basic, had a M4, but it was unloaded, no gun, no mag, just an empty M4, and he hijacked a school bus in South Carolina to try to get away from basic training.
base, shoved his way on with an army-issued rifle.
Because that happened and I did a video on it.
Yes. Yes.
In fact, I did 2 on it. But
Buy
besides
one,
Genesis
get one
having
free.
all of your medical history, records, documentation, etc., it being a huge pain in the ass for recruiters, because
Right.
if you had the sniffles one time when you were 5 and they gave you albuterol inhalers, they're like, oh, you got asthma, you can't join in. Then you gotta get a million doctor signatures. I'm sorry, I digress. Off topic.
Yeah, and there is. Off topic.
Biden.
Back on
Got
topic.
it. Obviously, you can't just go into some sort of medical records database like Genesis and Google Joe Biden and then the president's information is going to be readily available. It's
Exactly.
locked.
Medical record. Yep, pretty much.
I'm
That's
sure
a classic.
that there are some sort of firewalls. I don't even know if it would be in Genesis. I know he goes to Walter Reed and that shit's definitely kept tight, so I don't think that it's going to be on just a random Genesis thing like that. But the kid
Yeah, the medical records are obviously it's the president of the United States. Unless you're like black web hacker, you're probably not even gonna do that, to be honest. There's no possible way. So like, how did he wait, so he's a medic. Pretty much he's a medic, a nurse. He should know that by now, right? Like they should have taught that in the AIT.
typed in the name Joe Biden several times in mid-February trying to see if he couldn't get the president's medical records. And there are some theories about this. One,
Right.
why not try it? Huh? You're there, you've got the access at your fingertips, you are medical personnel. It does
Right.
violate HIPAA because the president is not your patient. But who's gonna tell?
Facts.
So you put in Joe Biden, some dude pops up, you're like, oh my gosh, the president is actually on here. This is gonna be so cool. And it's actually some 25-year-old who happens to share the name Joe Biden. Obviously,
Yep.
not him. But there is a possible second reason that news outlets have been reporting, and that is because a couple weeks prior to this sailor trying to find the president's
Oh, he's a sailor.
medical
Oh,
history,
okay. I thought it was a
documentation,
soldier.
etc. I will quote, a report issued February 5th by special counsel Robert Hur, who did not recommend criminal charges against the president for mishandling classified documents during the years after he served as vice president, but described Mr. Biden as someone who, during a trial, quote, would likely present himself to a jury, as he did during our interview of him, as a sympathetic, well-meaning, elderly man with a poor memory.
And we elect that guy as president, by the way. I didn't say it, but it needed to be said. Anyways.
And that quote set off a lot of question marks throughout the country, as in, what do you mean poor memory? Does he have dementia? Is there something wrong with him? Is somebody hiding something from us about the mental capacity of the president of the United States?
What are you hiding?
Exactly.
And a theory is that this young sailor wanted to be like, well, let me check on that. Beep, 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 beep. Joe Biden. Oh, it's not there.
God damn it! Hate this.
Curiosity definitely killed a cat there. Sailor, sorry to like, I don't know if they do. I mean, the Navy failed you. Do not look up the president information. Don't even look up anybody information if they're not your patient. Plain simple.
Pack of crap.
And honestly, I can't blame them. We all saw that debate.
Yep.
Look, if we beat
Sorry.
Medicare,
It was interesting to have so many politicians and news peoples say,
In fact, I think he's better than he's ever been.
What?
This version of Biden is
No.
he's sharper than he was in 2020.
No. I don't know what they've been seeing for the last 4 years, but me, in the middle class, lower class of the United States area, we need a fucking new president. He's too old. If y'all reelect this man, I mean, he dropped out. So, anyways, I'm yapping. I'm sorry.
And then
I'm yapping.
have
I'm
him
yapping.
kind of stumble and stall. And
look, if
now the kid has been reprimanded. Doesn't say what he did. Maybe scolded, a slap on the hand. You
Slap
can't
on the
violate
wrist.
HIPAA like that and just look people up. He's still serving. He's not out. Rightfully
Okay.
so.
Okay,
Definitely
okay.
a smack on the wrist is happening. And obviously, they told the president immediately. I don't know what the president said. None of the story said. But it went right up.
I would hate to be in his chain of command. Dude, like, imagine being his first line supervisor. And it goes all the way up. Not even to, like, I mean, I don't know how the Navy works, but, like, it goes all the way up the chain of command. The probably fleet admiral, I know the fleet admiral got to know. And then the president knows. And then the secretary of defense. And then oh, God. I hate to be his leadership. Oh, man.
The chain
Shit's
of
about to roll
command,
downhill.
too. Just everybody in the chain of command.
Oh,
And then eventually
God.
all the way to the president. Hey, can you imagine being that guy? Hey, Mr. President. Huh?
Yeah.
What? Some sailor tried to access your medical documents and stuff like that. Corn Pop.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
No, Mr. President. Just, you know what? We'll take care of it.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
Over ice cream. We beat Medicaid. I can only imagine the field day if certain news outlets got a hold
Yep.
of that information. Hysterical. And a special thanks to this video sponsor, TechPack, by clicking the link below and using code ANGRY.
Yeah, use this code ANGRY. I think this is the end of the video, actually.
Boxes, it's where
Yeah. It's the end of the video. All right. So sailors and any medical personnel in the military, don't do this. Someone tried and it failed. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys next time.